Good morning, everyone. On behalf of the First Lady of Pennsylvania, the love of my life, Lori Shapiro, I am honored to welcome the King and the Queen of the Kingdom of the Netherlands here to the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania on their visit to the United States. I want to say thank you to the King and the Queen. Thank you to your Majesties for beginning your working visit here in Philadelphia, the birthplace of American democracy. We're also very pleased to welcome members of the team of the Dutch government, senior members of the Dutch government, including your ambassador to the United States, who's become a friend, your Minister of Foreign Affairs, your Minister of Foreign Trade and Development, and your Consul General in New York. We just concluded a very enjoyable and productive bilateral meeting behind us at Independence Hall alongside the National Park Service. We're very proud to show off this incredible house of history where our nation was created 250 years ago. You know, the Netherlands and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania share an incredibly deep historical and cultural ties that reach all the way back to our founding in the 1600s, when the Dutch became some of the very first European traders to visit the Delaware Valley. In fact, that's why the Schuylkill River, which we will drive over in just a few moments, is named in Dutch the Hidden River. Our founder, William Penn, the son of a Dutch woman originally from Rotterdam, as he worked to build his holy experiment, as he called it, he worked with hundreds of Dutch Quakers who were among the first Europeans to join him in founding this Commonwealth as a place that would be built on the principles of religious tolerance and understanding. Those close ties have continued for centuries. The Dutch supported America's fight for independence and was the second country to formally recognize the new United States. We have shared that deep partnership ever since, and we are grateful for that partnership. As the King remarked in our bilateral upstairs, the history is important, but the future is where we find great possibility. And so it is in that spirit that in just a few moments, we will embark on a conversation at the Sierra Center up the road to talk about how we can increase trade between the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the Kingdom of the Netherlands. We already have a wonderful and robust trading arrangement that represents billions of dollars of commercial activity between the Commonwealth and the Kingdom, including our world-famous Hershey chocolates that we send to the Netherlands. We're incredibly proud of the close relationship. We are proud to find ways to have common prosperity. We're proud to work together to create rules that govern our trade that will always be fair and predictable in ways that benefit Dutch citizens, the European Union, and Pennsylvanians alike. I look forward to more meaningful conversations with the members of the government to find ways to strengthen those ties, to create more investment here, and to build on those 3.5 centuries of common spirit and common good that we have shared. We may be separated by an ocean, but we are bound by our shared history and the promise of our future. Lori and I are incredibly grateful, Your Majesties, that you are here today. We've so enjoyed getting to know you in our conversations. We applaud the spirit within which you join us here in the United States, and we very much appreciate the work you do all throughout the Kingdom of the Netherlands, especially to lift up voices that are often not heard from. So, Your Majesty, we welcome you here, and we welcome you to say a few words at this time. Thank you.
Mr. Governor, Mrs. Shapiro, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, the Queen and I would like to thank you for your hospitality here in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. It means a lot of us to be visiting the United States in the year you celebrate your 250th anniversary. And where better to start than here in Philadelphia, in Independence Hall, a place where the story of the United States began. This is a historic site for the Dutch as well as the Americans. By declaring independence in 1776, the US lit a beacon of hope for all freedom-loving peoples. Of course, the course of world history changed, and the Netherlands was one of the first countries to recognize this new era and to embrace it. In fact, the very first official salute, not recognition, but salute to the newborn nation, came from Fort Oranje in Sint Eustatius, a small Caribbean island that is part of the Netherlands. It was a tribute to an American ship carrying a precious gift, a copy of your Declaration of Independence, adopted 4 months earlier here in Philadelphia. If there was one people that understood and supported the aims of that document, it was the Dutch, because we too had resisted oppression and abuse of power, and we too had fought for our freedom and independence, making great sacrifices for that cause. Your Declaration of Independence mirrors our own founding document, the Act of Apuration, drawn up in 1581 in the course of the revolt against Spanish rule. Both documents reflect the same spirit and defend the same principles: liberty, the rejection of tyranny and dictatorship, and government by consent of the governed. As a gift to you, we just presented a copy of the Act of Abjuration. It's important that we continue to cherish the centuries-old bond between our nations, because it was the essence of what has always united us. It is the origin of our democracy and the rule of law, with its separation of powers, respect for human rights, protection of minorities, and fair elections. Your founding father, Benjamin Franklin, whose name and reputation are so closely associated with the city, put it like this, and I quote, "In free governments, the rulers are the servants, and the people their superiors and sovereigns." We want nothing more than to continue working in the same spirit, with you in Pennsylvania and with the entire United States, towards peace, liberty, and prosperity, as partners who respect each other and recognize their joint potential. The potential is huge. The Netherlands is the fourth largest foreign investor in the United States. Within the US, Pennsylvania is one of our key partners. And this is about more than business alone. We work together closely on innovations to improve our healthcare, strengthen our maritime sector, help our cities thrive, and make our living environments cleaner. All of these positive impacts are achieved thanks to openness and connection. Connection between peoples, ideas and governments, companies and economies. The Kingdom of the Netherlands believes in relations based on free trade, in solutions that focus on shared interests, in working together to tackle problems that go beyond national borders, and in dialogue and cooperation as important conditions for stability, peace, security, and prosperity. Our transatlantic bond is the best guarantee of a good future. For both Europeans and Americans, in an unpredictable world, it makes sense to build on relations with strong, loyal, and reliable partners. Partners with whom we have worked for many years, and who have proved their good intentions. To quote the words of Benjamin Franklin once more, "We must all hang together, or most assuredly, we shall all hang separately." The aim of our visit is to reaffirm and strengthen our ties with you. One day is nowhere near enough to experience everything the city and state have to offer. And we're looking forward to our visit to Fishtown. And of course, we'll also be seeing the home of the Philadelphia Eagles, where the team laid the foundations of its success. The Eagle Stadium will be one of the venues where the Curaçao team will play during this summer's World Cup. We are proud that the Kingdom of the Netherlands will be represented by 2 teams. So as you know, the Caribbean parts of the kingdom are capable of making history. Statia proved that back in 1776, and 250 years later, Curaçao has similar ambitions on the soccer pitch, so be prepared. Governor Shapiro, let me once more express my gratitude for the hospitality you have shown to us here in the city of brotherly love, in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. and we cannot wait for the rest of our program today. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Majesty. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Beautiful bell at the same moment.
Absolutely. We only ring the bell for friends. Thank you, Your Majesty. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to Philadelphia.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.